What's up everybody, welcome to the Life of a Board Gamer. My name is Daniel and today we are going to talk about SETI, Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. We're going to try and find some aliens and get in touch with them if possible. So yeah, first of all, I apologize about the sound. I know I guess I'll have to apologize in each of these videos, but for the next few months this is my temporary filming studio, which is really barren and empty, so it sounds like I'm coming from you from an empty tanker or something. So yeah, also I have really small table, so I'm not going to be able to fit this entire board here, but I'm going to try to explain you the best as I can how it looks and what you do in this, so keep it up with me. Okay, let me show you what you get with the SETI, Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. This is a new game from CGE. I really like CG, I really like their games, and with this one they didn't miss. They again did something really nice. So first of all, a rulebook which is fairly big, but as you can see there's lots of empty spaces, so it's not like there's like a lot of to read, and the game is pretty simple, pretty easy to understand. Once you start playing, this is like a solo mode, so I didn't went through this because I probably will never play this game solo. So yeah, some extra bags for some strange reason. I don't know. Does that happen to you? It always happens to me. So each of the players will get one of these cheat sheets, and this is really nice and really handy because it explains you all the end game scoring, how it's done. It explains you all the iconography, missions completed or end game scoring, main actions that you have one per turn, free actions, all of the free actions, everything is here. And this here is all of the technologies that you can acquire throughout the game, and all of them are explained. So this is like a small rule book, you know, and this is just wonderfully done, wonderfully done. I love this so much. Okay, so you will try, as this game says, search for extraterrestrials. Once you find them, they will have their own sheet of rules, and these look really like, oh my god, there's so much thing to read, but really it's not that much. They are double-sided, there are a few rules to them, but they're really easy to follow, so yeah, there's not much problem there. And all of them come in with their own separate cards, tokens, because all of these aliens do really completely different things, and that's something that I really like. So yeah, each of these aliens will come with different tokens, different things, so we just have bucks that you need to collect, or you're going to find these aliens that's going to give you some rewards, or you're just going to find these guys that will have like extra things going on that you're going to try and pick up, you know. So it's really cool game. So yeah, there is a bunch of cards in this game. Now the game revolves around playing these cards. I will not take them all out, I'll just take a few of them just to show you the artwork and everything. So the game revolves around playing these cards, and this is their cost. You can always, of course, these cards are multi-use cards, so you can use them to play them for their action, or if they have some end game scoring stuff going on, or maybe scoring throughout the game itself, or you know, just this, or you can tuck them under your board, and they will like give you these this thing down here. For example, this one gives you coins, or this one will give you cards in an income phase, or energy, because this game that has two currencies, it has coins and it has energy that you are going to be paying to move around the board to do different things. So yeah, all cards are different. I don't think they repeat too much. Maybe, I'm not really sure, because there's like a lot of cards. I didn't went and try to track if they maybe repeat or not. But yeah, the card play is really awesome. So each of the player will get components in their own color. And am I missing some? Oh no, it's here. So yeah, one problem that I see with this, there is no blue components. I mean, there is like these data tokens, but I want blue components for a player because I like to play blue. So these are all the technologies that are, as I already said, explained here. So these technologies will go on a board, and these are all solo components that I have never touched and will probably not touch because this game is too much fun to be played solo. So yeah, Each of the players will get one of these boards, and this is it basically explains you all of your actions. So if you're gonna launch a probe into the space, you're gonna do it like this, and this one explains you how many probes can you launch and what you need to pay if you are going from the asteroid field, stuff like that. So if you're gonna put a probe circling one of the planets, this is what you're gonna play, and this is what you can do with those probes. You know, it tells you how much it costs. So once putting technology, of course, these will get better and better. And if you want to search for extraterrestrial life, you know, put some data on some stuff around the board, then you're gonna get, because that's how you get the points in this game. Then you're going to do all of these. Once some show up here, you will unlock them. Otherwise, they are locked at the start of the game. And down here, you will just, you know, to collect data and all of that to find aliens, you're going to put those blue tokens that I showed you, those blue data tokens here. But once you put some of the expansions here, you're going to get some extra really cool stuff. It will not be just empty space. It will actually bring you some maybe energy coins, you know, extra things, which is really awesome. And these are the 5 alien boards that you're going to search throughout the game. And the beautiful thing is you don't know which aliens are going to show up. So these will be shuffled, and you're just going to be pick 2 of those, and you're going to put them on the board face down. And once all the requirements are fulfilled, then you will flip it, and then you know which of the aliens you are going to find and where, you know. So that's really awesome. That's something that I'm really loving in this game. So we also have, as I said, the end game tiles, and they are double-sided, so you can combine them however you want, you know, for a little bit diversity in a game. Or you can just, you know, pick and choose which one you want to play maybe each and every game. But I don't see why anybody would do that, you know, because you want some randomness. Okay, so board itself. Now it's time to show you the board. I'm not sure if it's going to fit here on the table, but it's basically made out of 2-3 different layers, and everything really nicely combines. So with this token here, this is really nice, and this is like a sun, a center of our solar system. And I'm having trouble finding, but I'm going to find it sooner or later, a small LED powered by a small battery that can fit inside here, you know, so I can make like a pulsate light. And you know, when you are playing on the board, it has a pulsating light in the middle of the table. That would just be awesome. Okay, so you're going to have this thing over here. This is like your main board. I'm first going to show you that, then I'm going to show you other stuff. Because as I said, now this board will not fit on this table. No chance. So basically you put this here, you put this over it, or you can just put it like so. And then you put this one over here, and you do this all randomly, so you can put them however you want. You just have to like align them to stay properly aligned and all of that. And you just put them like so, and that's the board, you know. And once you have your satellites orbiting, moving around here, so these will of course be moving throughout the game. There's rules how these things move, and down here I think this one will also fit barely, but it will fit. I'm gonna make it fit. Let me just move things around. So this one will be down here, and this is where you are going to keep all of your technologies. This track is really important because you have a really cool special token that starts in this space, and once every now and then this token will move because of the player interaction. And once it moves, if it moves over the yellow space, you will find the yellow arrow, which is this smallest one, and you're just going to move it one of these 8s to the, you know, in the counterclockwise direction. Once this happens like this, you will going to take orange one and move it one space, which means now the yellow moves with the orange, and of course you already guessed it, that also happens with the blue. There is going to be these things around the board, so you're going to just keep them like so. You will put them randomly around the board itself, and this is where you are going to collect your data tokens, the blue ones that will be around here in these spaces. So where the Earth is, you're going to scan it, you know, trying to find some extraterrestrials. And yeah, you also have this board that goes up here. So as I said, I can't fit everything on a camera on this little table, but basically this board just show you all the planets in our solar system, so you can send those probes circling those planets, or even land on them if you have the capabilities, if you unlock them. And on top of it, right here, you're gonna have these two, as I said, alien races. And once you fulfill all three of these, once all the three of these are covered, you are going to like flip it, and then you kind of learn what is the alien race, and you're going to be able to earn some points over here. But yeah, that's kind of the components and everything, but everything mostly revolves around card play, and card play it is. This game is really tight, so playing it for the first time, you're going to be really awful at it, probably. At least I'm saying that from my perspective, because I'm a bad board game player. I don't win that many games. So yeah, when I first played it, I was not that efficient, because you see the game for the first time, you don't know what to do, you don't have the idea, because there's lots of things going on. And once you get a hang of it, you kind of get better at it, but still, because of the bad start, you kind of rush through the game. And as you are playing game more and more, you get more and more efficient in the game. So if you are like a veteran in this game, if you have more than few gameplays in your belt, and some new player comes, and if that player is not like super experienced player, they will probably not be able to win against you. But still, the game is not that hard. I'm just saying that the game definitely gets better with more plays, because you have more understanding of the game, how it works, what it does, and then you have better understanding how to utilize your cards the best, because sometimes you can use cards because you are missing resources. You can play the cards to get extra of those resources that you're missing, but then you are getting rid of some really cool special abilities that you maybe could acquire by playing those cards, and then again, you don't have coins for that, but this now can give you, it's always like that. Do I use it now for the immediate stuff? Is it beneficial enough for me so I can get rid of this stuff that could like benefit me from turn to turn, or stuff like that, So yeah, combining all of that, trying to discover which aliens are down there, and when they show up, you try to score as fast as possible on their tracks, because they can bring you a lot of points, but once they are covered, you can't get them anymore. You can't push others out and get points. So you have to be really fast. And as I said, each of the aliens feels really different. You have to, one of them, those bugs, those yellow bugs, you need to like pick them up and bring them back to Earth for study. Others, you just need to like collect tokens of like their remains or something. I'm not really sure. Then you exchange those for extra cool rewards for like a lot of points. I think it's 25 points. That's like a lot of points just for one marker. So, and of course, each of those aliens comes with their own cards that are really powerful. They're always tailored more toward those cards, toward those aliens, toward those goals of theirs and all of that. But you can use them as the normal, so you can kind of use them maybe to put them so they can make some income if you discover them fast enough. Yeah, overall, you can do lots of things. You can like focus on searching for aliens that will bring you lots of points. You can focus on getting on those planets, landing on those planets. There's lots of points all over the place. You can get some of these majority battles when you are sending and researching data for maybe finding new aliens. And there's a lot of going on in lots of different areas. But overall, the game is really, really cool. I like CGE games, and this one I like in particular. First of all, Space Team, absolutely love it. But the gameplay, the card play, and everything, I want to say, oh my god, I can't say it's like one of the best card games that I played. I mean, I don't think it's the best for me, but with few more plays, I think it could like sit on a number one spot of the games that revolve around just a lot of card play, sort of like terraforming like Minos from Board and Dice, or Terraforming Mars from Freaks Games, where you just go around, play lots of cards, do something on a map with those cards, stuff like that. You have your own board where you do something. So yeah, it's just awesome game. Definitely check out SETI, Search for Extraterrestrial Life from CGE. If you like these types of game, you will not be disappointed. I absolutely love this game, and it's staying in my collection for foreseeable future. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for Patreons, because none of this would probably happen without you. All of these cool 4K cameras and stuff. because everything I earn on Patreon I just pour back into the channel. I apologize about the sound. I'm currently in my makeshift studio, which is barren, empty, hall. It sounds like that, but it's just a room that's empty. So yeah, I'm moving, stuff is going on, so it doesn't really matter. What I'm trying to say is check out this game. It's really, really cool game. And until next time. Pozdrav.